You've got your first Esterbrook pen. Now what? The first thing you do, let's open it up and see what's inside of the box. So flip up the lid. Your Esterbrook will come with some information about the brand and where it came from, as well as a really neat polishing cloth that comes standard with each Esterbrook pen. Your pen will be secured to an elastic strap inside of the box. Simply pull it out and take a look at your pen. Other components you might notice in the box is also an ink cartridge, but we'll look at that later. Let's see how this pen will work with a converter. First, let's take off the cap. And then you're going to want to grab the section and start twisting the barrel until it comes completely off the section. You'll notice that inside the pen comes with a converter. The converter is just a simple tool that is used to draw in ink and also provide ink flow into your nib so you can write. It works simply. Take the converter, press it into the section until you feel a secure fit. Next, what you're going to do is make sure your converter is ready to go. It does work, so position it down towards the section, just like so, by twisting the knob. Next, we're going to put some ink into the pen through the converter. Get your bottle of ink, take off the cap. Next, you're going to want to take your pen with the converter in place. Again, make sure it's secure. Dip the nib into the ink and start twisting the knob clockwise to make sure that the ink is into the little see-through section here. You may want to do this 2 to 3 times in order to make sure that your converter gets a good fill of ink. Make sure you have a paper towel handy, and that way you can wipe off any excess ink from your nib and your section. After you have ink in your converter, grab your barrel, twist it all the way, make sure you get a secure fit. To prevent any type of damage to the nib or to prevent your pen from rolling off your desktop, put your cap back on. Maybe you don't have a bottle of ink with you, and that's okay, because when you get your Esterbrook pen, you also get an ink cartridge included with the pen. So that way you don't have to feel like you have to have a bottle of ink right away. This will help you to get started with your pen immediately. Let's put it in the pen. First, to install the ink cartridge, unscrew the barrel from the cap. Next, unscrew the barrel from the grip section. You're going to want to remove your converter because we won't be using it for this process. Next, take your ink cartridge and you're going to install it just like the converter, since each end is very similar. Take your ink cartridge, place it inside the grip section, and press hard. Next, you'll want to take the cartridge and squeeze it slightly just to help that ink to flow through the section, into the feed, and finally through the nib tines. After you do that, screw the barrel back onto the section. And again, replace that cap to prevent your pen from rolling off your desktop and also damaging the nib.